What's up, everybody? It's Renee, and you are tuned into the All Season Lounge podcast, where we talk about sports, life, and everything in between each season. Now, being that it is football season, we are going to start off by talking about etiquette. What do I mean? When you are going to a stadium, whether it's your home turf or away turf, is there a such thing as stadium etiquette? Some may agree, some may disagree. Well, based off of the recent game, the Bills versus the Ravens, where we have fans putting their hands on football players, and then there was another game where there's a fan walking away with a bloody nose. I mean, if there isn't any type of etiquette, we probably should talk about it, right? So let's talk about it. So, is there such thing as stadium etiquette? The do's and the don'ts. This unspoken rule book. What does that look like? Well, if we're talking about the do's, whether you're home turf or away, of course the main thing is to do is to have fun, right? We're there to celebrate our teams, and we're doing that. We're rocking the gear. Some of us are doing amazing costumes, like head to toe. Some of us are, doing the most, right? Love it. We're high fiving other fans in the stadiums. We're cheering. Um, you're respecting the people around you, right? Well, at least you should be. And then you're meeting new people. However, what does it look like when there is no etiquette being thought about? What does it look like when things aren't going the way it's planned? So the don'ts. Um, being too overly aggressive. Trash talking comes with the game, right? I mean, the football players are on the field trash talking. The fans are in the stadium, trash talking to the rivals. But when we're out there trash talking to the rivals, we are not trash talking other people's kids. No, kids are off limits. This is a adult conversation, right? So leave those little kids alone. Even if they're rocking the team that you would just hate the most, leave the little kids alone. Let them be kids. Next, of course, us adults, we're having fun. We have our adult drinks. But overdoing it on the alcohol a lot of times leads to those unnecessary, overly aggressive interactions with people that you probably wouldn't be acting that way with if you just didn't drink as much as you were drinking. So, drink responsibly, right? Next. Oh my gosh. I love the fact that people bring in those huge heads. What are they called? I'm going to call them the big heads, all right? The big posters and all of those fun things during the breaks in between the game. But when someone is holding those type of banners and blocking views, I mean, come on, people, put it down. Just put it down. I've sat behind people and I'm just like, really? Like, why? Why? We're trying to watch the game. Like, put it down. When we're on that 2 minute break or halftime, hold that sign up. But stop blocking people for you guys. Be courteous. We've all paid to be at this game. We want to see more than just the back of your sign. Other don'ts. Don't touch the people who work there, right? Don't touch the staff, the football players, the security people, whoever works there. Don't touch them. Okay, like Lamar Jackson said, it's not the WWE. Because I mean, if you put your hands on somebody, I think mm, probably going to be a situation to where their reflexes, they're going to put their hands back on you, right? So I think that goes back into that overly aggressive category. Um, so I'm sure there's plenty more things that you guys can think of in regards to game day etiquette. Drop it below. What are some other game day etiquettes that should be identified that, we didn't talk about? Next, what is your game day routine? Do you have a game day ritual? Now, that could look like you're preparing to go down to the stadium. It could be preparing for the tailgate, preparing to meet up with others at the local restaurant, the bar, or maybe you're just watching it at home, family and friends. Let's start with when you're going to the stadium. So, for me, getting ready for game day for Detroit Lions game. Usually, if it's a Sunday, that game starts about 1 p.m. I'm waking up really early because I have a family, right? So first I need to make sure that I have breakfast ready. So I get up about 7 a.m., make sure the food is ready, put that to the side. When everybody wakes up, they can just warm it up and they're all set. After that, it's the whole hair situation. Washing my hair, styling it. After that, moving on to makeup. And then chances are I didn't pick my outfit out the day before. I go into the closet and I'm just like searching, what am I going to wear? What are the accessories, the shoes, all that good stuff. That takes a couple hours. I'm going to say at least about 2.5, 3 hours because my hair takes a while. And then if there is anything else going on, like let's say last minute I forgot to run out and grab something, I'm gonna go and run out really quick and run an errand. All right. Once all of that's said and done, it's now time to get the whole family in the car. All the kids are in the car. My husband and I are dropping them off. We are then meeting up with my dad. All three of us go to every single home game. And then we are finally heading down to the stadium. Sometimes we're there an hour early. Sometimes we're there 30 minutes early. Sometimes we might just be pulling up right before kickoff. I mean, it really all depends on how things um, play out in the morning. But for the most part, we do typically try to get in the stadium and hang out before all of the introductions happen for the game. Now, when I am just watching the game at home, that's a whole nother story. If I'm watching it at home, most likely it's me, the family, and there may be some other people coming over. So I'm not getting up early for that. That type of day, I might actually go out and do some grocery shopping. I might do meal prepping for the week. I mean, I'm just doing household stuff, right? Because I have time. I've learned a long time ago, though, to not agree to do any type of activities or events the day of the game. There have been plenty of times where I was like, oh, the game comes on later in the day. The family and I should go to the apple orchard. Get to the apple orchard, which is 40 minutes plus driving one way. Get out there. Everybody's having such a great time. You lose track of time. Then you're trying to watch the game or listen to the game on the way home, and everybody's in the car. All bad, right? So for me, game day going to the stadium is a little bit more hectic. It's a lot of uh, busy, running here, there, doing things, getting ready. Whereas if it's just a home game, things are pretty smooth. Tailgating, though, how many of you guys have tailgated? I have only had a tailgating experience one time, and it was not the get out at 8 a.m. and you're tailgating all the way up into the game, and then you go to the game. It was literally like maybe 2, 3 hours before the game, and I don't know. I don't think I've actually had the best tailgating experience yet. Like, what are you guys doing? For me, it was I don't know. I didn't have fun. I was like, all right, I'm ready for the game to start. So, what does tailgating look like for you guys? How do you guys prepare for tailgating? Going to the bar, I have or restaurant, etc. Have not done that for the NFL football games, but I have done that for the college games. I feel like when it comes to my team playing, aka the Lions, I need to be able to focus. Oh no, I'm let me take that back. I have. Last season I did. I take that back. I did. I went to a bar and I watched the game. I ended up getting sick, so maybe that's why I kind of like just exited out of my memory there. I got sick, so I didn't even get to enjoy the entire game. So overall, for me personally, it's really about just getting myself ready, getting my kids ready, dropping them off, and heading off to the game. I mean, it sounds pretty simple, but then when you actually get down into doing things, it can take forever. Last topic for the day. What type of in stadium fan are you? Are you the type of fan that's just sitting there the whole time and you're just clapping? Are you the fan that's up, jumping, shouting? I mean, what type of fan are you? I have seen the fans to where they are content sitting down the entire time. If someone is in their way, they just kind of lean. and they're trying to look around that person. I've seen fans where they're taking their shirt off, they're swinging it around. I have seen fans that are just so full of energy. They're trying to get everybody around them just live, high fiving everybody, talking about the next play. Hey, did you see that? I have seen fans that were kind of like they didn't really want to be here. I'm just here so I won't get fined type of vibe. They don't move. They're just sitting there the whole time. And I'm just wondering how much did you pay for that seat? Because you could have did that at home. So for me personally, I am the interactive fan. From the time I walk into the door of that stadium to the time I'm leaving, I'm pretty much on my feet, up and down. I'm shouting and all that good stuff, right? When your team is playing and you're on defense, right? Your defense. In my mind, everybody should be loud, loud the whole time. So loud that no one in that stadium can hear any play being called, right? Home team advantage. However, when the offense has the ball, be quiet. Be quiet. You should be able to hear a pin drop in that stadium. Every time I hear someone shouting or cheering or saying anything when golf has the ball, or it should be for you guys, when any of your quarterbacks have the ball, you got to give them that look like, shut up. Don't say it. Just look at them like, what are we doing? Like, be quiet. Let them focus. Let them be able to hear the plays, right? However, again, when we don't have the ball, disrupt, right? Disrupt. Loud. Just crazy shouting, screaming, clapping, stumping, whatever you got to do, make that noise, right? That's what I love. Went to pregame here at Ford Field, and I was like, oh man, I hope this is not the five this season. There were so many fans just sitting there quiet, and my husband's always like, oh, it's just pregame. I'm like, no, a game is a game. Get loud, cheer the team on, right? So, what type of fan are you in the stadium? Are you up loud cheering, or are you just sitting there quiet the entire game? Well, all right, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in to the All Season Lounge podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on TikTok. Until the next time.